How's it, gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks. Welcome back to Let's Play Metroid 2 Return of Samus. We only have 6 Metroids left, and this acid is now gone. And get ready for kind of the last leg of the game. Probably not beating it this episode. There's still a little bit left, obviously, but the rest of the game is now very linear and very quiet. I mean, there's still the branch music, which is still fun, but there's not a lot of enemies. There are still some, but SR388 is getting less and less crowded with natural life, basically. It's really neat. There's no more items left to find. Everything has been found by us, which is fantastic. So hooray for that. But yeah, this part of the game, though, is where I think maybe that they were like, we don't have enough time to make another area. Because it's, if you look at the map, it's like, wow, it's very long. It's not really long because you're just going from point A to point B, but like, it's just, the rest of the game is so compact, and all of a sudden here's just a bunch of long tunnels and corridors that actually remind me very much of the way Metroid 1 kind of worked. So, anyways, with that, we actually want to head up here, because to the left is, I believe, lava? Yeah, there we go. We're going to find 2 Metroids up there. I hope you got your fill of Zeta Metroids last episode, because those are the only 4 in the entire game, weirdly enough. It's a little weird, but it doesn't really matter. Here you can go to the left or right, doesn't really matter. It kind of circles back to the main, it's a circle, basically. It loops around. I'm going to head up here and find the 6th last Metroid. It's crazy how close we are, man. We started with, what was it, 39, I think, Metroids? We've taken down more than 30 of them. But what kind of scary things do we have now? Lava, damn. We have, oops, come on, Phil, really? Oh no, it's a regular Alpha Metroid. Okay, it still hit me. Oh no, an Alpha. It's dead now. Yep, that was it. Alright. It's weird because there's 2 Metroid skins there, but only 1 Metroid? I wonder why. Anyways, there's nothing left to do here. Weirdly enough, this is quite weird. You get the earthquake, but if you head all the way back, the lava actually hasn't moved. So it's a little weird. You're like, why then? But you do have to kind of head this way. I think the lava is supposed to be down here. Maybe that's gone, but it doesn't really do a lot. When you get back to the crossroads here, basically when that screen transition happens, you are expected to go up. Oh no, the lava's actually back up! So you are forced to kind of make your way around the circle again to face that Metroid that was there, but we couldn't find it, basically. It wasn't actually there. It's programmed to only spawn after we make our way back, which is like the first example of a Metroid game having that kind of story-based thing. Metroid Fusion used that a lot, but it's actually not something we saw a lot at all in Metroid 1 or even Super Metroid. Here we go. Get ready for some fun, because here is an Omega Metroid. And they are very dangerous. But, no, we should have stayed there, please. Oh, you're not being that aggressive. I'm okay with that. No, they're staying. He's nice and close now. I like it. But they take a lot of hits. I think it's 30 missiles or something. It's pretty nuts. These things are huge. And what's cool is, if you've, I guess spoilers for Metroid Fusion, just a heads up. The last Metroid you fight in that one is an Omega. Just, obviously with the power of the Game Boy Advance, so much more terrifying. Guess I should go... Okay, there we go. That wasn't too bad. That could have been a lot worse. Alright, let's make our way back again. And now, this time, the lava will be out of the way properly, which is nice. There we go. But a cool little, fake out. I like that. Take out some enemies so we can get some life. Things are starting to hit a lot harder, as you can tell. So I wouldn't mind... come on, really? Wouldn't mind some life. There we go, nice big one. Boo, that sucked. That's okay. But now we can continue along our merry way. Down here. If there was lava, we can kind of just continue to the left here. Huzzah. And now we won't see much of anything for a little while. Except for a couple enemies here and there, but now it's just, again, a very long tube of nothingness. No Metroids, no power-ups, no splitting paths, really, for a little while. But yeah, feel free to just use your space jump, or even your spider ball to stick to the top. There's a lot of lava here in these areas. There's a lot of, like minute platforming and that kind of stuff, but nothing insane. So what's neat, if you can see the map from far away, the first, like, good chunk of the game is very much heading deep, deep down into SR388. And now, like, it started kind of curving to the left, and now we're starting to curve back upwards. Little by little. I think it's pretty cool. Jumping, just forever jumping. A lot of that. Oh, there we go. Even though we're on the main branch, the last branch, the branch music has finally stopped, showing that we are nearing the end of this. We're getting there. Climb up. I do like how it's not particularly quiet. It's still technically some music, but it's sinister. It's no longer that kind of victorious, like, heroic theme we were getting for a while, so, yeah, we have to go over here, some more, but you'll notice there's just no enemies anymore. Just Samus and her thoughts. Let's go to the left first. Oh, this looks very much like, what was it, Norfair? Back in Metroid 1? Creepy. Oh, don't like that. Thankfully, you can jump like crazy in this game, so it's really not a big deal to fall there. In the original Metroid, falling down one of these could easily kill you, because you have no way to get back out. It's not too bad here. It's just space jump most of the way. There we go. Get our missiles ready for another. Come on. Another Omega Metroid. Oof. You can probably tell that the rest of the Metroids in this game are going to be Omegas, because we're near the end of the game. Come on. It's 10, 11, 12. Come on, let me. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Damn. 1. 2, 23, 4, 25, 6, 27, 27. Really? I must have missed a couple. Maybe it was 25. But yeah, those guys, they hit hard and they take a lot of missiles to take out. And that is why you want all those missiles. 250 seems like a lot until all of a sudden you're pumping nearly 30 into a single enemy. Skipping all this. Skip along. Skip-a-dip-a-doo. There we go. To the right this time. Head down to the right this time. My mistake. Things are obviously much more dangerous here. Things are taking a lot more off of me in terms of life. That is nothing. Ignore it. And actually, if you go down here, there is a thing down here. But, it's... Actually, let's go down and see what happens. Lava. So, in other words, we need to find at least one more Metroid to start the next earthquake into the final area of the game. Hold the top. Alright, now this is a very large column going upwards. There are some enemies here, weirdly enough. Is a save point up there. We don't really need to take advantage of it, so we're just gonna head down here. Oh, at least we're seeing some enemies. That's definitely good. We're not that alone anymore. Same thing. Just gonna stick to the... Nope, you're gonna mess up that space jump. But yeah, we're just gonna want to stay at the top. No enemies during these weird little tunnels. There's some bad platform on my part, but those things only take 4 damage, but I mean, you don't have a crazy amount of health in this game. You know, 599? I mean, it sounds like a lot, but... Alright. Another Omega. Let's do this. Is this lava? Please don't be lava. Okay, good. Ah, scary. I hate when they crash right into you. Damn. Like, oh, I don't like when that goes through them. Very specific on where you gotta hit them, considering how big they are. Nice. Okay. Oh, like, don't do that. You only have one missile on the screen at a time, so you can't just, like, go crazy. And that's kind of why you do, in a way, come on, you want to be, like, somewhat close to them. Oh, there we go. I'm getting really worried about my health, though, because there is one more Omega Metroid before we have the ability to heal up. So if you really want to, there are those enemies that are kind of around. Feel free to heal up a little bit. I think I should be fine with 285 health, but just scary, man. Alright. And head downwards. I was really hoping. Damn, Phil, don't get hit. But no! These little guys, it only takes, 10 off you, but at this point in the game, it's terrifying to get so close to the edge of your like, life here, so. Okay. Same as before. It is a shame that the game gets very repetitive in a lot of ways. But I mean, like, if you didn't know there was nothing left to collect, you'd be looking all over these places. But there's nothing left to collect. Except for the head of another Omega Metroid. At least they're nice open areas. Got plenty of missiles, thankfully. Ah, damn. So we can get at least one little hit there. Where are you gonna go? How did it go through him? Like, no! Wrong way, Phil. Ooh, nice, okay. No. I think they're taking 12 off now. Oh, come on. Close to dead. Ooh, got a couple rapid fire hits. It's always nice. No. There we go. Okay, whew. Gotta be careful. Head back. There's that earthquake. One Metroid left. And I hope you enjoyed all those Omega Metroids, because that's the last Omega Metroid in the game. Which only means, what's after Omega? Because it's the Alpha and the Omega. So just go all the way back, is the last boss just a single Alpha? That'd be the funniest thing in the world. It is obviously not. Okay. 130 health. Thankfully, like I said, there is our last kind of way to heal up right near the end of the game. Do you have any health for me, or I'll just fall? Well, 5 is better than nothing, I guess. There's that save point up at the top if you really want to take it. We'll be fine. There's another save point near the end of the game. Not that we've needed it. I don't think we're going to die. We're kind of past the scary, dangerous parts of the game now. We're just going to head down here. Like I said, last area. Oof. Very much nothing here. And then another weird climb here. Which shouldn't make sense. If you see a map, it actually doesn't make sense that we're climbing through areas. So you kind of think three-dimensionally, I guess. Ooh, it's like laid out perfectly for your high jump boots. Okay, we're just about there. What's crazy here is, here's a large area where you head to the left with no enemies and very few jumps. Just goes on for a little bit. And head upwards. No, not that way. That's just water. And then you head back to the right, and you kind of crisscross for a while. Now be careful at the bottom. Some of the... There we go. You see how it's like blue, kind of on the ground, and here it's like black? You will fall through right there. So, actually, can we just... Oh, you can't go back. I don't know why. I thought you could. All right, well, now you know, so keep an eye out for that. So this whole area near the end of the game, I feel is designed to just be, one, creepy, which is why we're playing this for Halloween. I think it's made to get you to, like, reflect on a lot, like, dread, and like, you are, like, when you get down to it, trying to destroy an entire species here. And it's just, like, one Metroid left, knowing very well that there's not much left to the species. Kind of like, are you doing the right thing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's pretty introspective for a Game Boy game in 1992. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then we cross back to left. Same thing, though. Be careful of the ground. Right there. Right there. And we should be good. I don't think there are more holes like that. Might be one more, but... Oof. Just in case, just in case. And there we go. This is, I believe, yes, this is the last save point in the game. Oh my goodness gracious. What do? We go up here. And here is a wide area, and there's nothing in this area. Nope, okay, well, I guess we'll space jump. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Spider ball. Can I not? Oh man, this is like, the gravity's really heavy here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is a huge area with a whole lot of nothing. There are 3 columns, kind of exits, near the top. And there are, I guess, not enemies there, but like things to hold on to. Well, down I go. That's okay. Basically, you're going to want to go through all 3 of the openings at the top. Because the one on the right is... Oh, okay. Oh, come on, Phil, really? The one on the right above me here. Okay, really? Okay, I'm just going to freaking spider ball. God, space just pissing me off there. So if you mess it up, you're just down you go. This one, there's nothing. This is just not an actual room, just kind of dead end here. Just holding to the right. There's no enemies, so. This one here are the final recharges in the game. And they look very final, don't they? 250 missiles, 600 or 599 health. Gonna keep going now into the center area. To get our last beam that we truly need. Way up here. It looks so cool. Oh, it's creepy. I like this is a storytelling in game design. See a Chozo head there and a Chozo statue all destroyed, and the actual item over here like discarded. And inside is the ice beam, which you do need. Make sure to get it. This is the last chance to do so. We're gonna hug the ceiling again, and edit the left one, which allows us to continue on with the game. Actually, I might as well fall a little bit first. Careful. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost there. There's the music. Oh, very Torian. I mean, even the area looks very Torian. It's clearly man-made. Well, not man-made, but it's clearly made by someone. It's not like rock and stuff. It's clearly like it's an ancient civilization of some sort. We'll head up. Oh, what was that? I thought I saw something bad. An egg. And that's not good. Hey guys, Future Phil here. Haven't done the next episode. It was super short, not big enough to be a full episode, so I'm just tagging it at the end of this one to make this a longer episode to finish the game off. How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks. Welcome back to Let's Play Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Last episode, we found that egg. I do not like that. Also, our counter at the bottom went up to 9, and what does that mean? It means get your ice beam ready, because regular Metroids are back, and just like in the first Metroid and Super Metroid and most Metroid games, take them out with the ice beam and then 5 missiles. I have no idea why, like, because these are like clearly the baby-ish Metroids. They're immature Metroids. They're not alpha Metroids yet. I don't know why they specifically need to be cold in order to be destroyed. I don't know if that's just a survival mechanic, that like they're really protected inside their like membrane until they become alpha Metroids. I have no idea, but that's how it seems to be. But thankfully, they seem to be in pretty good places where you can kind of get them before they get you. There's also one up here, so be really careful. And 5 missiles right in the face, or whatever a Metroid would have. What do we got? We got 5 left, so 4 Metroids. Oh, jeez! Oh, gosh. Well, you can just leave the screen, as you can see. But there we go. Whew. Try not to miss too many hits with your missiles, because you want to make sure you have missiles. So we are at the end of the game, and we need as many missiles as we possibly can. So it's okay if you do run out. I mean, I was just going back, but if you do run out, the game is still beatable. But, you know, just be really, really careful. There you are. Ah, damn. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow, I'm invincible while... Okay, well, I'll just leave the room. I didn't know you could be invincible with the screw attack while getting munched on by a Metroid. That's pretty neat. Did I get you? There you are. One more regular Metroid left. He's right there. And now he's dead. There we go. Oh. And with that, every regular Metroid in the game is gone. We have 1 Metroid left. And you can hear that. Can't you? Ooh, that's terrifying. Watch out, because right here, get your missiles ready. Because once we go down here, we're going to fight the Metroid Queen. Get a lot of hits. Nope. I got some hits, but not very good there. This is, I'm not super good at this fight. That's okay. But it's just dump a ton of missiles in her face. And if you get lucky, she'll, like, stomp, like, bite at you, and you can get, like, really good, like, you'll freeze her? You'll see what I mean. Come here, do the thing. Do the thing that helps me, please. Yeah, she's not doing the thing that helps me. But it's okay. I'm getting a lot of hits on her, at least. But this, at least your screw attack seems to be able to counter it. So, damn. I'm doing really badly where, like, if she comes at you with her mouth open, there we go. And then you can jump in and drop some bombs inside of her, and that does massive damage. So that's what I meant when I said you could beat this without missiles. But I rather just kind of, you know, just hammer the button like that. I guess I can go there. You do take a little bit of damage while you do that, but it's actually not that much. Oh, there we go. We did it. Wow. Actually, I thought I was going to die. Well, or at least get closer to death, but we did it. That is Metroid 2, my friends. And you must be thinking, well, that's weird. I thought this game had really specific things like ramifications on the lore of Metroid, and also what happened to that egg. Well, that'll be answered right over here. That music is so good. Because there, my friends, is the egg. And out comes the baby Metroid. The baby! And this genuinely does change the way the Metroid series had become after that point. I mean, Super Metroid is all about finding the baby Metroid. If you played Other M, it talks about the baby Metroid a lot. The Prime series actually takes place before this. It takes place between Metroid 1 and 2. So they don't mention it in the Prime series, but it's just Metroid 2, 3, Metroid Fusion, and Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread doesn't really mention it that much, but and Other M kind of mentioned the baby and that kind of stuff, and it's just cool. It imprints itself on Samus and won't hurt her. And it's what a neat idea for, like, a game that, to be fair, is all about killing. It's all about genocide. And then all of a sudden, the end, this one baby Metroid just falls in love with you. You're her mommy. It's just cute. Yeah, I like this. The music's really nice and neat. And I will say that I haven't played the fan-made remake, but the official remake messes this up. That's spoiling too much about exactly what happens. They do change this part where you do have the baby Metroid, but this music is like all heavy metal, and there's enemies, and then there's one last boss, and it's the stupidest thing in the world. I wish they didn't add it. This is gonna be a short episode. I'm so sorry. I thought this would be a little bit longer. But we're back on the surface. If you look at the map is a gigantic clockwise circle through the bowels of SR388. Come on, baby Metroid. You're gonna follow me. Up we go. Down we go. Right here. Let's see if I slam dunk this. Oh, well, what is that in there? Oh, so it must be a missile recharge if you ever get back here. But yeah, once we go in here, we are finished. Metroid 2, putting the controller down. Let's enjoy the ending together. Let's see how we did. There's Samus. And the little run animation. And they kept this in the remake. I like that a lot. Like just her running while the staff goes. Oh, great. Great music. Love it. Team Metroid by Gunpei Yokoi. Rest in peace. He was a brilliant man when it came to a lot of things. Basically created the Game Boy, the Virtual Boy. Metroid, I guess, technically. Kid Icarus. Did a lot of good things. The Wonder Swan. Everyone knows the Wonder Swan. Oh, thanks so much for joining me, guys. This was Metroid 2. And I remember back in the day when I started doing Let's Plays, I did Metroid back in like 2015 or something. And I was like, I probably won't do Metroid 2. I don't really like that one that much. And now it's funny that I'm just like, now I'll do them all! Because like, I've been doing this for so long, it's fun to do all the games in like a series. But yeah, it's a short game. I mean, longer than the first game when you get down to it. But I think they did such a good job with it. It's got a lot of great ideas, a lot of not so great ideas in terms of like how the pacing sort of goes. But all in all, this is really, really well done. And I'm glad they remade it, even though it doesn't keep that same style as this one, I guess. I think in a lot of ways they did a great job, and it keeps it kind of in people's eyes, like, oh, that's the story of the baby Metroid and stuff like that. But yeah, that's great. And for a while, those were the last 2D Metroid games. All the rest of them would be 3D. Which means maybe we'll try that out next time. Maybe a 3D Metroid game. Who knows? Presented by Nintendo. How did we do? What was our time? We're a little bit above 2 hours, I believe. Like, I'm going to say 2 hours, 15 minutes. Sure. Time! 2 hours and 5 minutes. And best ending in the game. Don't know why that's what she's wearing in her, like, she doesn't even have any, like, boots on. Like, it's very cheesecakey of an ending, but there we go. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. And we got more Halloween type kind of spooky things, even though it ended up not being that spooky, but it's Metroid. It's somewhat spooky. I'm Phil the Blanks. See you next level. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough, and remember to hit that subscribe button to see what I'll play next. Big thanks to my patrons who are supporting me, it means a lot. If you'd like to support my channel, share my videos with some friends, or consider visiting my Patreon page.